there's this girl that I like, but she keeps me in the friend zone. But every time I turn around, she's on a date with another drug dealer, another one of these bad boys. And every time I talk to her, she says she would like a nice guy, and I'm like, hey,
hello, I'm a nice guy.
There's a nice guy right here, just waiting for you, babe.
I'm Keith, winner of the Bad Boy Membership Contest. I recently joined the Bad Boy Membership, but I wish I'd done it a long time ago because the content is the real deal. It helps you become more secure, confident, and masculine, which will help you in all aspects of your life, but especially with women. So thank you for the prizes that I won, but the real thanks is for the powerful content. Get on the Bad Boy Membership now. You won't regret it.
Over here at the Bad Boy Membership, we love women, their beauty, essence, and the way they provide infinite opportunities to learn more about the man you truly are. With over 30 years of experience, we've uncovered the best practices in effectively relating to women. If you would like to discover the best version of yourself and relate to women in the most effective way, join the Bad Boy Membership today. There's something to be said about the ability to explain why you're losing.
Right.
As opposed to understanding how to win. You have to understand that there's a market. There's a market for the explanation of why you're losing.
Right.
Because I mean, like, life is what it is. Like, it's easy to lose.
Right.
Losing is easy, right? Things not happening the way you exactly want them is easy. It's easy for that to happen.
Right.
A lot of guys don't know why it's happening. So what they do is they get online and they seek to understand why they're losing. And then the sad part is that once they understand why they're losing,
right,
in a simple sense, their desire doesn't at a certain point, their desire is not to win. Their desire is to simply understand why they're losing.
Right, exactly.
And to stay in the same place with the understanding of why they're losing. So now that I understand why I'm losing, I can accept my title of loser.
Right, exactly.
And I can stay right here and I can just continue to explain away why I'm losing. Now you got some, but you have some men who they try to learn from why they're losing, not to understand why they lost, but to understand why they're not winning. And then they take the lessons of why they're not winning and turn them into information that can help them to eventually win.
Exactly.
Because remember, there are some men who want to win and there's some men who just want to simply understand why they're losing.
Right.
So those are actually the losers.
Right.
Because you're satisfied with understanding why because, bro, think about it, bro. If you really, really think about it, I just fucking explained the entire red pill and all them other pills communities.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
That's it. So basically what I'm saying to you guys is that only get on the Bad Boy Membership, only listen to our videos, only fuck with us if you're truly interested in winning.
Right.
If you're truly interested in transforming yourself from the position that you are now into something totally different later. There's a lot of people out here, let's be honest, there's a lot of people out here that deep down, they're satisfied with where they are. They just need to understand it. And that's what the pill community provides for them. An understanding of their own loser existence.
Right.
Because see, there's something, that's how big existence is. Sometimes you can find satisfaction in just understanding why you exist.
Right.
Not to actually create a purpose and a desire to achieve something within your existence.
Right.
But just to understand why you exist. Mm-hmm. Think about it. That's why most nerds and most guys who are not good with women, most of them are scientists and mathematicians.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because what you do with math and science, you use numbers, statistics, and studies to find out why things are the way they are.
Exactly.
But what do winners do? What do, the athletes and the cool guys? Mm-hmm. They have respect for the way things are, but what do we want to do though? We want to change them. Mm-hmm. We want to take that information and we'll have the fucking nerds work for us to help us to change. Because what does an athlete do? An athlete plays a sport. Mm-hmm. Now, if I take the ball and I flick my wrist, I understand the physics of how to get the ball from here to the rim.
Right.
But there's that little thing called chance that dictates how many times the ball actually goes into the fucking rim.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that little piece of chance, I put in the work to increase the chances of that happen. But of that happening. But science can't dictate the chance.
Right.
But what can science do? I can get with the nerds and the scientist niggas, and I can get them to design sneakers for me. I can get them to fix my knee when I'm injured so I can play again.
Right.
But that's where their efficiency stops. Mm-hmm. When I step on the court, that's when I take over.
Right.
Because now I'm actually playing a game of chance. Mm-hmm. And what do the women find more exciting? The guy who's dealing with things as they are, or the guy who's trying to change shit?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's it right there. Like the women are excited about the men who are willing to take the chance to try the shot. Mm-hmm. Willing to take the shot. The fucking nerd is gonna be like, well, the trajectory of the ball weighs six kilograms, and the diameter of the rim is 10 feet, and you're standing 10 feet away from the basket, and so this is what I understand based on the facts and the numbers.
Exactly, and then the statistics say this, and that's why you always say the red pill dudes talk about stat. Well, the stats say
right. What does the athlete, the cool nigga, do? The athlete's like, shut up, nerd nigga. I'm trying to.
Exactly. They just take action, bro.
I'm trying to take action, nigga. I'm trying to dribble. I'm trying to look cool. I'm trying to get to be the best in this industry, no matter what the numbers say. Because think about it, right? You have athletes who they shoot a certain percentage for one season, but what do? They work real hard in the off season and they try to make their numbers better. Mm-hmm. But they're not satisfied with the numbers the way they are. They're satisfied with improving the numbers.
And that's the difference. That's the difference. That's real shit.
Well, is $ miles in the game up in the chat? Did you paste that in the chat?
Yeah, it's in there.
Nigga, I just explained everything to y'all. I just gave y'all the whole shit.
Right, and you know what's crazy? This is the thing. This is what's funny about what you just said too. Is what guys don't understand is this: the taking action is the thing that makes you learn about shit in the real world. Right. Because what you're doing is that now that you're actually in the situation, then you can see how you adapt to that situation in real time. Because the statistics don't mean nothing to you when you are actually doing something. Because what the fuck does the statistics mean anyway? Because this is what a lot of these goofy losers do. What they do is, when it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody.
Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
You say to a loser, you say, hey, why don't you try to do this? You know what a loser's gonna do? He's gonna look up the statistics first and see what everybody else said. And then he's like, well, the statistics said that 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna succeed at this. So what's the point? And that's how they live their life.
Right.
They don't actually do nothing. You see what I'm saying? They only live their life based off of what other motherfuckers is doing. They're like, well, it's smarter to look at the statistics because if the statistics say this, then that means that most likely my chances of blah, 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 blah. And then they wonder why a woman don't want to fuck with them.
Right.
You think a woman want to fuck with a nigga whose life is based off statistics? You think a woman want to deal with a dude who's following what everybody else fucking said? That's crazy. But see, this is how these guys think. That's that loser shit. I remember I was listening to an audio program. I forgot what book this was, but I was like, I never forgot this shit. This nigga, he said, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to think about it. He says, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? You know what I'm saying? He said, how do you put a giraffe in the refrigerator? Right? And so what he said is, most people, they think, oh, you got to chop up the giraffe in little bitty pieces and then put it in the different sections of the refrigerator. He said, I'm going to tell you how to put a giraffe in the refrigerator. He said, you open the fridge, you stuff the giraffe in, and then you close the fucking door. That's it. That's it. And see, exactly, this is all you got to do. Do it. Just do it. That's how you do it. You just fucking do it. And so that's the problem with a lot of guys when they have the loser mentality. They're so concerned about all the particulars and all the little things and the statistics and all that other shit. And I gotta feel safe before. Well, Locario, what's the point of cold approaching? Because statistically, if I approach this amount, you see what I'm saying? And that's all. Shout out to my dude K Zaggin. Shout out to my dude K Zaggin 20. So it's like, well, I don't want to approach because statistically, if I approach women, then this is going to happen and that's going to happen. Oh, well, online dating, well, statistically, they said that, 80% of women think that most of the guys on online dating are unattractive. Oh, why don't you go and, go out there and try to date? Well, statistically, it's like, bruh. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Exactly, Thomas. This is how niggas fucking text messages be looking. They be sending charts and graphs to their boys and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They boys.
I want to say something for you guys who haven't seen the Game Kings documentary. There's a part in the documentary, and shout out to Boss Mac, man. Shout out to Boss Mac.
Dick is a gift.
Boss Mac, he breaks down the paradigm of the square nigga and the drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost the same paradigm of the the science nerd nigga and the athlete cool nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? One man is dealing with society the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna get a career, I'm gonna work 9 to 5, I'm gonna get a salary, I'm gonna pay my taxes, and then I'm gonna get a house and a mortgage, and right.
Mm.
Then you got the drug dealer.
Right.
The drug dealer is living a life where he doesn't know what might happen next.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so many possibilities and the money's coming fast and it's so much shit.
Right.
You understand? And then these same nerd niggas be like, there's this girl that I like, but she keeps me in the friend zone. But every time I turn around, she's on a date with another drug dealer. Another one of these fucking bad boys. And every time I talk to her, she says she would like a nice guy, and I'm like, hey,
hello, I'm a nice guy.
There's a nice guy right here, just waiting for you, babe. Yet you keep giving up the pussy to these fucking bad boys and drug dealers. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. It's there are men who we want to change. We're not worried about what the numbers say.
Right.
We want to improve the numbers.
Exactly.
Or we just don't give a fuck about the numbers at all. We're ready to do what we want to do.
Exactly.
So fuck the numbers.
Exactly. And
You
also,
like,
real quick, I'm gonna say that I don't want to interrupt you, but real quick, because it popped in my head, and I was like, what are the numbers based on though? Because remember, most people are losers. So are we taking statistics based off of a percentage of people who most likely are fucking losers?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Well, you know, most women, you know, they divorce the guys. I understand why, because most niggas are losers. That's like, it's duh, right? You see what I'm saying? So now I'm supposed to live my life based off of stats, based off of motherfuckers who are losers?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Stupid shit, man.
It's a similar parallel with, you know, rich guys and poor guys, you know, that this whole high value man shit. And because you have some guys who, you know, they look at their life and they're just willing to do the bare minimum, the 9 to 5 or the career life. And then you got these other guys who, you know, they take money from their career and they start a trucking company, and then they do, you know, they might start a YouTube channel, or they start a second business, and then they start to make more and more money. You understand? They go from 6 figures to 7 figures and so on and so forth.
Right.
And it just so happens that that's the guy that the woman gravitates to. And it's not necessarily about the amount of money that he has, but it's about his attitude and the way he sees the world.
Right.
Where he's not willing to do what the average motherfucker do. He want to do what he want to do.
Right. Exactly.
Because he don't look at himself like the average motherfucker. You understand? This is why I say this almost every show. This is why we talk about how important identity is, guys.
Exactly. Right.
God made you different from everybody else for a reason. That means he's giving you the opportunity to create a brand new thing in this world.
Right.
A brand new experience for yourself and for the bitch.
Right.
You understand? And that's what it's about. Again, the losers, the reason why they losers is because they are happy to explain why things are the way they are, meaning they're happy to explain why they're losers. Winners lose. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
Winners lose, but we're not satisfied with an explanation of why we're a fucking loser.
Exactly.
We're only satisfied when we can take the information, learn from it to become winners.
Exactly. Facts. That's why when dudes be talking that, oh, it's over, bro, and all that other stupid shit, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Over here at the Bad Boy Membership, we love women, their beauty, essence, and the way they provide infinite opportunities to learn more about the man you truly are. With over 30 years of experience, we've uncovered the best practices in effectively relating to women. If you would like to discover the best version of yourself and relate to women in the most effective way, join the Bad Boy Membership today.